What's up, y'all? Sparty here, and I finally want to do my Samsung Galaxy S7 versus Sony Xperia XA video. Now, first, I want to start off as anybody pretty much sees a phone when they first get it, other than seeing it in the carrier store, and that's the unboxing experience. Now, with Samsung, you get a black box. I don't have the sleeve that goes on it that says Samsung Galaxy S7, 32 gigs, whatever carrier it's on and stuff like that. But it's the same box you get without that. Now, on top, you get the phone, it'll have your plastic and all that stuff on it. This is your documentation, where your SIM card tray is in, your SIM ejection tool is in there as well. You get your charger, your USB adapter. I'll get it real quick. This thing right here is the USB to micro USB adapter, so you can like transfer files from like your S6 to your S7. Your earbuds, which I haven't opened yet because I haven't really needed to. And all of it just really goes back into piece like that. Really nice presentation, nice box. Plain and simple. Get you straight to the phone. Here's the phone itself. And now for the Sony Xperia XA. It comes in this more square box, but still a nice presentation. You slide it down like this. You take the phone out. You look at it, you're like, wow, wow. Do your little Owen Wilson. Now in here just comes the charging brick and the cord and your startup guide and all that. Nothing else really comes in the box. And this is a new phone I bought. It's not like used. That's how I know. If the box will go back together. Now to compare the phones side by side as far as like what they have, what they don't have compared to each other and all that stuff. On the back you have a 12 megapixel camera with focus pixels, which allows it for faster focusing and low light and stuff like that. It's basically better for low light pictures and whatnot. Your heart rate sensor, your LED flash, Verizon or AT&T, Brandon, Sprint, and T-Mobile don't do it, and your unlocked version obviously doesn't have it. It'll just have Samsung. Galaxy S7 right there. On here you have your 13 megapixel camera with LED flash. This is able to go up to 4K, 30 frames per second in recording. This is only able to go up to 1080p, 30 frames per second. Got your Xperia branding on the phone, your NFC thing. This is glass. This is polycarbonate. And to be honest, due to the fact that glass gets fingerprints more, it's more smudgy and it gets more grip, but the polycarbonate feels better in the hand, in my opinion. You have your power button right here on the side, flanked by an aluminum rail. There's aluminum rails on both sides. Here's your SIM card tray and SD card tray as well, my bad. On the top here, on the S7, you have your SIM card tray and you have your microphone, your noise canceling one. Same here, down here, you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and your micro USB port and your speaker. Lines on the top and bottom for your antennas. And on the top and bottom here is also your antennas. That's why it's plastic. On here you have micro USB, your microphone, and your speaker. On the top you have your headphone jack and your other speaker. Oh, and also your camera shutter key. I can't forget that. Now, sorry, I'm using manual focus. Now to turn these on side by side. The Xperia has a really bright. Don't mind that custom unlocked thing right there. That was when I was trying to get the device from being on a Google account lock. On the Xperia, I have to enter my pattern. Samsung phones tend to boot up the quickest, so like even compared to my V20, it boots up faster. And they both have the same chipset. Samsung has always been good about, having phones that shut off fast, reboot fast. It's actually pretty cool. But I'm gonna just let the Xperia boot up real quick. Come on, fucker. I'm just kidding. Soon I'll release my Xperia XA, like week impressions too. It'll probably be, well, it's already been a week. Yesterday was a week. So I might just make that video after this one before I go off and do my thing for the day. All right, there we go. Both both are booted up. I'm getting notifications. Let me oh yeah, I gotta put in my pattern since I restarted the phone. And I'm gonna have both at their max brightness at first, just so you guys can see. No, not sound of notifications. As you can see, they both get really bright. I'll give the edge to the S7. No pun intended, even though technically I don't have an S, although I don't have an S7 Edge, but you know what I mean. Yeah, as you can see, they both get really bright. Let me go to an app that'll show that. I'll go to Facebook. Oh yeah, right. Unfair fight. Let me sign into my Wi-Fi real quick on my S7. All right, now let's talk about how the screens look with this brightness. I'll turn down the so that it's at least legible. They both pretty much booted up the same. What else to open? I don't know what else to open. I'll open the Play Store since that tends to have stutter on every phone. What the fuck? It's crazy. I didn't expect that. I'll open a game or something. I don't have the same games on each phone, so it's kind of a dumb. Ah shit. Ah shit. No, I don't want to power off the phone. I want to turn the fucking volume down. I never. Let me start that again. Because I never booted it up on this phone, so I have to. The fuck? As you can see on the IPS LCD display, it looks a bit more hazy. It loaded faster on here though, which is weird. Let me get into a battle real quick. Oh, but first I gotta fucking find. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna get into these battles real quick. I gotta do the tutorial battle on here, so it's kind of counterintuitive. Give me Red X. They both pretty much boot up the same. This is like 3D. It actually stresses the GPU a bit more. So really impressive how this game, not how this game, but how the Sony Xperia XA can keep up. God damn it! It's kind of hard doing this on two different phones. But yeah, you know that you know what I'm showing. I don't know why I ended it. Let me open it again and just close it. I'll open up another game. Bleach. Top is Galaxy S7, bottom is Xperia. Keep in mind, one's on Wi-Fi, one isn't. I forgot to change that. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. I guess I'll just play one and then play the other. I'll do it on the Xperia first. Since I can't be logged into the game with two phones. Uh, I guess so I could get more spirit orbs. I'll just do this. Just to show you guys which one loads faster as far as, you know. That's not focused. No, it's focused on the wrong thing. That's the problem. I'll just do what I normally do and just like use the special to show you guys whether it's choppy or not. And with the Xperia XA, it's not. So I'm not even gonna like. I keep ending games. It's a tendency I have. I'll do the same on here. Yeah, it's not been logged in, you piece of shit. I logged out. Like, you have an ongoing quest. Do you wanna? Like, yeah. probably have to close the game and reopen it for it to give me that prompt, but come on. Come on, all powerful S7. It's like jumping in the same places it jumps on the XA, so it's not really. That's part of it being not very well optimized. Which a lot of games tend to be. So let's do the litmus test. Yeah, it's not choppy at all. It plays well, as expected, to be honest. And just to make it fair, I'll just close it on there too. But yeah, no, no. That's just the gaming test. It's not much. They both play games pretty much on par with one another. Um, I'll open YouTube and do a speaker test for you guys. And while I'm doing that, I'll talk about. Let me do that better. And they're both pretty much on par. That was probably from me pressing it a bit late, but I'll just go to one of my videos. Um, be mindful to turn the shit up. Turn them shits up. I'll do. What's up, y'all? Sparty here, and I'm just walking to Super America right now so I can get um, bus fare to get on the bus. And I'm using the Galaxy S7 right now to record. Yeah, the S7 for some reason is having a video jitter. I think that's from it recording it, because it's been acting weird lately. What's up, y'all? Sparty here, and I'm just walking to Super America right now so I can get. It's also the phone I'm using for like bus fare to get on the bus. And I'm using the Galaxy S7 right now to record. It's also the phone I'm using for like, you know. Yeah. No. My data and all that shit. Yeah, I can see the saturation and the size of the display. Using it for the internet, for calls, for texts. This isn't more of a video test, it's more of a speaker test. So the speaker on the S7 is clearly better, but I didn't really expect that much of a good speaker with the XA due to the fact that it was $200.